If you're new to the channel, I'm Gary Martin, one of the PGA pros from Huddersfield Golf Club, and today we're joined by Toheed.
Hello.
For the second episode of our 30-day challenge to get Toheed from a new golfer to a mid-handicap golfer.
Yes, but as we said before, it's a tall order, but we can try. Challenges are challenges. It's good to take on board and go for it.
Yeah.
But I'll be more than happy to get to the even higher handicap level.
So in the first lesson last week we worked on grip. So Toheed had a very strong grip. He had a baseball grip actually, but you were a hockey player, weren't you?
Yes.
But he had a baseball grip and he was missing the, he hit some good shots but they were going to the left. So he worked on his grip. We got him a neutral grip. If you've not watched that episode, guys, go and have a look at episode 1. And what we're going to do, we're going to start by checking to see if he's remembered his grip. He did get here early to practice, which I always appreciate from people who come for lessons. I like when they get here early and they have a warm-up, so well done for that, Toheed.
Thank you.
And yeah, let's check him out. Let's see if he's remembered his grip. Did you want to say anything, Toheed?
No, nothing special, but I have had a few shots before you came.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can recap from the last week.
Yeah.
And I'll be more than happy to go to the next stage of a posture if you're happy with the grip.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, so we're going to let you just hit a shot here and then we're going to check your grip.
I need my
Slazenger. We will get him a new glove. He's got a Slazenger hat now as well. Where did that come from? I'm just going to let him hit a shot first and then I'll check, see if he's got the right grip. It looks like he knows what he's doing here. Nice finish. Right, we're just
a brilliant shot.
Let's have a look then from this angle. I'm just going to check his club face. Oops, couldn't get in here to make sure that was square. Yeah, that's good. Just take your top hand off so I can have a look at your. That's it. Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, you got that tight crease there with your thumb, 2 knuckles showing. That's it, excellent. Good. And then if you can just lift your club up so we can have a look underneath. So we're just looking at them fingers. Oh, he's got his interlock grip there as well. Well done. So Toheed is ready now to move on to the next stage. I'm really happy with his grip. He's already said that he's pretty comfortable with it. He's had a week, a couple of practice sessions, and yeah, he's ready to move on. Well done. So when teaching new golfers, I'm a really big believer in trying to teach pre-swing principles. So these are things that the golfer will do before they actually make a swing. So we're talking sort of grip, alignment, stance, posture, them sort of things, because I think if you're going to build a golf swing, you need to build it around really, really good foundations. And if I were teaching somebody that were more experienced, somebody that played golf a lot longer, and maybe wanted, rather than having a big course of lessons, they were just looking for 1 or 2 lessons, then I may I would most likely look towards in-swing principles, rather than stance and posture that they got really comfortable, and alignment and them kind of things. But for Toheed, we're going to have a look at, or we're going to move on to sort of another pre-swing principle, and this is something that you do before you actually hit a ball, so it's nothing to do with his actual shape of swing. We're not going to get to that yet. That's going to come a little bit later. So here we can see Toheed stood in posture. Alright, there's a couple of things that I don't like about his posture and a couple of things that we're going to address. Okay, so firstly, what I'm looking at is, let me just get my alignment stick. I'm looking at his hip position. So his hip, if you drop this, hangs towards his heel, okay, where it should hang towards the centre of his foot. Alright, so he's got a little bit more weight towards his heels. He's sat on his heels here. and then he's not really got any pivot. All right, if you look at this, he's very, very upright here, so there's not much pivot. He's not got any pivot from his hips, all right, or his pelvis. So what we're going to do, I'm going to talk him through how to get, you know, really good posture. So Toheed, if you can just pop your club down on the floor, that's it. And what I want you to do is stand really tall, so straight back, straight legs, that's excellent, well done. So stand tall, make yourself really tall, and then I want you to find your hips, so find the balls of your hips.
Yeah.
Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to keep your shoulders back, and we're going to pivot. I want you to feel your pelvis turn down to the floor inside, so turn your pelvis down, keeping your back straight. So I want you to tilt, so all your weight moves to your toes, and you feel like you're almost going to fall over, so keep tilting. Keep your legs straight and your back straight. Where's your weight on your feet?
Okay.
That's it there, that's it. So it's all on your toes, and then just soften your knees, soften your knees. There, that's it, stop. That's better. Well done. Now clap your hands together, hang. That's excellent. So when you're in good posture, what you'll usually find is when your arms hang, they hang about 2 hands away from your body. So 2 hand widths away from your body. If you're in bad posture, what you might find is that your hands, or like Toheed were earlier, when he was very tall, his hands would have hung too close to his body. Or if you've got, you know, you might have your hands around here, so they're stretching out. But let your arms hang naturally, in good posture. There should be about a 2 hand width away from your body. So let me have a look at you from behind, Toheed. That's better. That's much better. Well done. Good. Alright, so what I want you to do is try to recreate that posture and hit a ball for me. Just set up to it, don't swing back yet, but just address the ball. Alright, just freeze there. That's better, that's more towards the centre of his foot, so his weight now is more in the balls of his feet here rather than on his heels. You can widen your stance a touch if you want. That's good. Wow, that was superb, that guy. That was dead straight, weren't it?
Yes.
How did that feel in posture?
I'll get used to it.
Yeah.
It'll take a little bit longer,
Yeah.
I believe, than the grip.
Yeah.
But I'll get used to it.
I think the big thing he's changed here, guys, is that his pelvis wasn't turned down. He didn't have the, you know, his back was kind of arched like this, whereas we're keeping the back straight and then tilting, you know, the pelvis down to create this pivot, so that he, you know, he's much more in posture. That's better. That looks great. Not bad. So that was Toheed's second lesson, where we worked on posture, alright, getting him tilting his hips so that he could create, you know, the correct pivot, and you know, it's starting to look quite good, that, Toheed.
Yes, it's definitely better, although I need to get used to it, I must admit. With one session you can't say that you have rectified it,
Yeah.
because I have a tendency to do my way,
Yeah.
and now I'm changing it, so it does take a little effort, but I think it's getting better.
Yeah, so we're going to give Toheed a week to work on that, then we're going to get him back next week. So far we have only worked on irons, so I think next week we'll have a go on drivers.
Yes.
Yeah. So next week we're going to do a little bit on drivers, maybe looking at sort of, you know, ball position and posture for drivers. So, you know, even if you're not a new golfer, guys, this might be one that you want to watch, because we're going to get Toheed set up like a pro. And we're going to see how he does and see how far he can hit it. Let's see what he can do with his power. So we'll see you next week, guys.
Keep supporting us. Thank you very much.
Keep supporting us. Bye.
Bye-bye.